Hello everyone, my name is Joseph and I am Mr. Musette. I am a digital illustrator from Romania, Transylvania, and in my free time I experiment with traditional art. If you are new here and you will enjoy my art, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new art project. Also, feel free to like and share my videos with other people as well. Back in May, I drew this line art idea in my sketchbook for a watercolor illustration, and only now I've got to finalize the piece. So the original design was designed back when here in Romania was the quarantine, and not only in Romania but in the most countries all over the globe. When I drew this, we were in quarantine for almost 2 months already, and I started to feel more and more the gravity of the situation. I will not speak too much about this, but at one point started to be hard to be alone without family and without friends. Even if I am an introverted person, but my social life all the time was a healthy one. In general, I take part in a lot of different activities. I also go out with my friends to drink a beer or two or even to party. But I have those days when I just want to be alone, do my art and my everyday things however I want and whenever I feel so without to be disturbed. So at the moment, here in Romania the quarantine is lifted. But the good thing what happened in that period was that I was really productive. I drew and painted quite a lot. I even uploaded 2 videos a week in that period. And the art really helped me in every situation. Art makes me all the time to feel better. And yes, I believe that art could be a therapy for anything. And for me, art is not only a job, but an everyday therapy as well. Feel free to comment down below what is your thoughts about this. Do you believe in art as a therapy? As you might seen at the beginning of the video, I showed a Hahnemühle Harmony watercolor pad. After the quarantine, I went out to the local art supply shop to buy more watercolor paper because I really enjoy to paint with watercolors whenever I have a little bit of free time. So I purchased this hot pressed watercolor pad, which is an A3 size, and the paper's weight is 300 GSM. In general, my watercolor illustrations which I paint are painted on mixed media paper or cold pressed paper which has some texture. I like the paper to have a little bit of texture. I like how that looks when I scan the illustrations. But this paper is very smooth because it's hot pressed. This was my second illustration which I paint on this paper, and to be honest, I still don't have a concrete opinion about it. I don't really know if I like it or not. Don't get me wrong, I think that the paper is great. Holds the watercolor very well, but I don't really know if I like the experience using this paper. Hope you understand what I want to say with this. But of course I will use the paper because I don't like to waste any kind of paper, no matter if it's a cheap one or an expensive one. For the line work I used as always the Staedtler waterproof fineliners, and as watercolors this time I grabbed my White Nights watercolor set and the Prima Marketing Tropical Set. This time for the character I wanted to use some warmer colors because I tend to use a lot of violets and purples in my illustrations. Of course I tend to use those colors because of my branding, but sometimes I want to try out something different too. For the white stars on the character I used a jelly roll pen, and I also added some yellow stars in the end to the background with a Posca pen. All these materials will be listed in the description of the video. For a long period I didn't know what to feel about the final result of the illustration because I thought that I could take some better decisions regarding the colors. But now I am fine with it and I kind of like it. But most of the time this happens with every single illustration I create, that when it's finished I don't really like it so much, and with time I start to love it. Hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed watching my process painting an illustration with watercolors. If you did so, you can check out other videos on my channel too. I am preparing some other art projects as well for the upcoming weeks. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram as well. The links to my social media accounts are linked in the description of the video. In general on Instagram, I ask my followers what they would like to see me creating next time, and that answers helps me a lot to take this kind of decisions because I have a lot of ideas. If you have any question or concern, let me know in the comment section and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and do not forget, life is a song illustrated.